My life, it's been quite a ride. At the age of 13, all of a sudden they detected a tumor in my head, a cancer. I didn't understand the full how serious this was and how life-threatening it was. So it must have been really hard for everyone around me. Thankfully, after the 2 operations, I was okay. There's nothing normal about, just having a brain tumor removed. That showed me that life isn't that easy, but thanks to that experience, it's made me who I am today. And I think what other people see like a big effort, like, oh, you're going to Japan to work in your holiday, I see as just another thing. Like I see like something normal. Right now, I'm just like any other guy, and the only thing is that I've got this scar, but I actually like this scar quite a lot. It reminds me every day when I look at myself in the mirror that I fought to be here, and I wouldn't change it. I wouldn't change, anything. It was really good meeting Rebecca at last. She looks like a really professional baker and a great person. These last few days in Kyoto with her have proven that. In my last day at Suiren, Shimatani-san prepared something really special. We started the afternoon with preparing warabi mochi, which is a really traditional Japanese Kyoto dessert for summer. It was really nice of Shimatani-san to teach us both.
Yeah, it was great making the mochi with Ian, because you can kind of see the enjoyment he has in it and how much he sort of got on with the rest of the chefs. He knew a little bit of Japanese, which was great. You can just see how he made sort of me feel comfortable in that kitchen when I was making it, because he kind of already had that connection with them. It was definitely great to have Ian to help me with the mixing part. Because the mixing was quite strenuous, to be honest. The heat this year, sort of, because I've come in August this time, the heat has been sort of excruciating, and sort of to be by the stove when you're mixing for like a good 15 minutes or so, the fire, I think because my face as well is so near the fire that it actually yeah, it is seriously hot.
Pull down your hands a little bit.
Sorry, do you want to have a go?
Don't worry, you can go for it.
Was that good or bad? The different types of mochi were fascinating, because he'd actually paired very unusual ingredients with the different types of mochi. He'd put olive oil with one of them and pepper, which I would never think to pair the two together. It was very difficult to kind of pick up and to chew, and I think it's the texture which makes it so different, that one. Yeah, you can pair literally whatever you want with it, which sort of gives you a little bit of freedom as well with that.
Yeah, it was really nice, being able to do that. It was really nice of Shimatani-san to teach us both how to make warabi mochi, and I will definitely be using it in Madrid. Film all of a sudden Lee's recording and he goes or something like that. Oh my god. This last week at Suiren, I've just felt like at home. It didn't feel like I was a guest anymore. It just felt like I was part of the team. My last day was really special, and Shimatani-san all of a sudden came back into the kitchen and told me, oh yeah, and you're making paella for two customers tonight. And I accepted the challenge and made sure that it was the best paella I could possibly make. After the night service, Shimatani-san had planned like a farewell party, and I thought, you know, it's just going to be something small, you know, just thank you very much and goodbye. But no, it was like, it was even like a family meeting. It felt like, you know, just like a family dinner you'd have in New Year's. Everyone just, you know, happy, chatting. Shimatani-san even taught us how to like do nigiris and cut fish as well, and how to make maki rolls also. It really meant a lot to me. It really meant a lot. Shimatani-san also invited a couple of friends of his that on my days off or in my free time, Shimatani would take me to their restaurants, because they're all people that have worked together when they were younger, and now each one has gone like their own path. But even then, even now, you know, they meet up and have a couple drinks and talk about life and how things were before and how things are now, and yeah, it was really good. There was this really special moment in the farewell party where all of a sudden Shimatani-san, Ryo-san and Dan-san, each one of them said a speech to the kohais and senpais, to everyone was there. So everyone stood silent for like 20 minutes and we just listened to all their advice. All of a sudden Shimatani-san went and brought all these different presents for me. So one of them was a Yanagiba knife. What Shimatani-san told me, it was like, I want to see how your knife, this knife that I'm giving you now, I want to see it in 10 years time, and I want to see the handle to have, you know, changed and to have the shape of your hand, because that will mean that you have been using this knife and that you've taken really good care of it. It really got to me and I really felt something inside. I was happy, I was excited, but I was also sad that, you know, that this was like a farewell and that I wasn't going to be able to work with them anymore. But at the end, I really appreciate what they did. I wouldn't change this experience for anything in the world. It's been totally unique. My final thoughts about Suiren is that it's a family. It's not a restaurant, it's a family. And Shimatani-san told me that now I have the Suiren jacket, so that means I'm part of the team.